Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going to dive into Bitcoin, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now there is a potential ascending triangle that's going to start to carve out down here. You know, one thing we definitely need to see going forward is this low hold in June, and then, you know, a couple of months later in September, we came down and we traced to it and we've held this low. So in the essence of it, you know, all this is right now is a retracement. It's come down, almost married the 786 fib and started to come back up. Okay, and like I said to you, one thing we definitely need to see here is just a retracement back up to this high. Okay, so if we start to come up like this and, you know, we're carving out this kind of retracement to that high, it will sort of negate this fact that, you know, you've got this correction and this is an impulsive wave to the downside, because this retracement here, if it takes out this level of resistance, it's negating this impulsive drive down. Do you understand? Okay, and that's what it's all is, you know, all about. So I can't guarantee anything, but right now we are coming up. If we can coil up here and get the continuation, you know, and break that level of resistance, you can see I start to attack this level of resistance here, and that will begin to look really, really bullish. Okay, or, you know, we're carving out some kind of long, boring sort of shake them in, shake them out bottom down here where we coil up and then eventually break this level of resistance, you know, under price compression over a long period of time. You know, it's an absolute possibility. Who knows? No one's got a crystal ball. So essentially some kind of crab market like this for a bit, you know, we just coil up, gets frustrating. But if we do start to create that sort of compression, making a series of high lows under key resistance, for me, that's really, really bullish. Okay, that's really, really bullish market structure, and that's the sort of structure we want to see over a long period of time. Coil up, you're looking at some kind of impulsive break. So again, you know, if all you've got to do here is wait for one thing, and I keep telling you this to you, is this level of resistance, this white trend line. See that broken, whatever it is, wherever it is, go long, basically. You know, and it really is that simple. Okay, because history tells us that. So at the minute, this is your low. Beautiful level of support, which was that swing low down there in December 2020, and that's exactly where you found support. And I would say to you, okay, we've got multiple indicators stacking up on top of each other right now, telling us the lows in. Okay, so is there anything else? So let's take a look at this. Okay, this was a measured move that we were looking at as well, if you remember, because I think what we've got is an A down to this low, then we've got this B wave, which gives us a 1618 measured move target down there at around about $18,365, and you can see we come down there, retested it, and we're sort of holding it at the moment, calling up down here on the golden ratio. So you could say, okay, well, that's a little bit of confluence. We've met the 1618 fib target, and we're sort of bottomed out on that right now. Now, is there anything else? Yeah, I'll show you right now. So if we take a look at the fib channels as well, so this is a level of resistance. Okay, so you can see coming down. So what we're going to do is drop a fib channel from here all the way to this A wave low. Do you see that? Because I think that what you've got is an A, this is your B, created this resistance, and you're coming down, creating a second leg of resistance, and right now you're coming down. And you can see that what you've done here in this fib channel, what you've done, you've got this A wave, potential B wave, and what you've done, you've come all the way down to the golden ratio on the fib channel. Do you see that? So you've not only met the 1-to-1 target, okay, of the 1618 fib trend based fib extension, you've also met the golden ratio on the fib channel. So there is a bit of confluence that's stacking up right now that, you know, you just retrace to the golden ratio basically, and you're holding that golden ratio, coiling up on it, looking for a breakout. Okay, so there is a big tick that, you know, multiple indicators are stacking up here that you got your bottom in basically. So I wish I could say to you, yeah, that's 100% because you've done that, your bottom's in, but I can't. It's all about support and resistance. Right now, you lose this low, obviously you're going to start to come down. So you can see here, if we leave a trend-based fib extension, fib channel in, sorry, I do apologise. If we leave that in, you can see how we're respecting this channel at the moment. So this is amazing. So at the minute we've got this, you know, ascending level of support, and we've got this descending level of resistance in the fib channel. Do you see this? Look at that, beautiful. So you can see us respecting it off this B wave impulse, okay, or correction basically, and you've got the C leg down. Look how it's respecting the fib channels. Look at that. When it loses this 236, boom, your next level of resistance, ran into that, boom, came down all the way to 0.5 of fib like that. Then you got 236 resistance, and then boom, you dropped all the way to the golden ratio. Look at that little crossroads just there on the golden ratio. Golden ratio to 1618 fib and the fib channel right there, golden ratio. Look at that golden pocket basically. So you could say, okay, well, we've done everything we need to bottom out, and right now we're coiling up off this, looking for this sort of consolidation pattern at the bottom, coiling out and breaking out basically. So, you know, one thing that we need to see going forward, I think personally, you know, would negate any kind of impulsive wave to the downside here, because obviously this could actually be a correction into resistance, and this could be impulsive, corrective, and we're looking at impulsive drive, corrective, boom. Do you see that? And we're down there on that 14k right there. Okay, one thing to negate that could be if we start to see Bitcoin break this low resistance in this fib channel. See this 236 resistance here. So let's keep an eye on this. I'm going to keep this in the charts for you over the next few days, because that's the resistance around about 23,131 at the moment. From here, if Bitcoin starts to come up and closes and takes that out, you could say, okay, well, your next level resistance is this level here, which is the 1272, and you start to take that out as resistance, fall back into this neckline of support, you know, turning the 236 into support. You could see how your next level resistance on the fib channel is that white line. And like I said to you, if at any point you start to see Bitcoin break that white line, that's super bullish, and that is just something that you could wait for. So in a minute, you know, to negate any kind of impulsive move to the downside here, it could be simply closing above this fib channel, the 236. Okay, so as you can see, that this is actually descending. Okay, so it's changing. So at any point, you know, you get resistance here, you could say, okay, well, this is the low, it's an impulsive wave, corrective, and then you break this resistance here and do that. But at any point when you break this white trend line, it could actually be deemed as quite bullish. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So you enjoyed that little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.